these greenish reddish multichrome shades, of which I have at least 4 similar ones. But first, let's rewind how it all started. Hi, welcome to theArtup, a place where we enjoy beautiful things, not just in beauty, but in life. Today, we're going to count how many similar shades I have, how much my FOMO costs me, and how Taylor Swift helped me to figure out my mental clutter. Are you interested? So let's dive into it. In the world of well-intentioned plans, my makeup collection decided to throw a surprise party. How, you may ask? Here it is. So I decided to depot, and I did depoted all of my eyeshadows, like 90% I would say. After sorting them out, categorizing, a lingering thought arose in my mind, a feeling that I somehow lacked green shades. Despite the anticipation of the release of Muse Palette and Nomad Palette, the green one, I was confident I had some green hues in my collection. However, a nagging thought started it all over, that I indeed didn't have enough to make a total look. Being completely convinced that I didn't have any greens in my collection, I decided to spice things up and buy the Muse Palette from Cosmic Brushes. The price was decent, though the Canadian shipping was almost as much as the actual palette. Still, with all the positive buzz around it, I thought, why not? So I went ahead and treated myself to it. I absolutely adore this palette. The colors, the texture, they are fantastic. They blend really beautifully, especially if you use a little bit tacky eye base. And even now, the look I'm wearing consists majority of purple and rosy shades here, and the one that I have in my inner corner is softly. They look amazing. However, here is the surprise you've been eagerly waiting for. I can actually find pretty close matches to the majority of shades, and even some green ones, like Antique. This greenish reddish multichrome shades, of which I have at least 4 similar ones. So was it really worth spending so much, including shipping? I would say yes and no. Yes, because these are the exact shades I was looking for and I was initially on the hunt for. And a lot of sparkly shades in the palettes are great toppers, which I'm currently quite into, since they help me to create much more looks with my Project Pen palette. However, on the flip side, I would say it's a little bit on the expensive side. I probably should have explored more options, looked into something like the Muse Palette by Beauty Bay, which is actually cheaper and offers more green shades. So why did I end up buying it? Because I fell a victim of FOMO. You know, that feeling that you have a sense of anxiety when you think you might miss out on a limited time deal or hyped up product release. And in the end, I ended up impulsively buying this palette. Instead of carefully observing my collection, I thought I could kill 2 birds with one stone. Snag a trendy palette and stay in the loop. Do I have some regrets? Well, a bit. Perhaps I just needed to pick up individual shades, the one that I was missing, and just call it a day. Is the actual palette to blame? No, it's me. Hi, I'm the problem here. The palette actually is great, it's wonderful. I try to steer away from impulse purchases by practicing more conscious and reasonably justified shopping. But my brain sometimes does a little dance and goes, hey, you need these shades. They are totally missing in your collection. And then it adds a dramatic flair.
This palette might disappear. And when's the next restock?
Sneaky, right? That's the trick my brain constantly plays on me. So, the solution. I decided to sit down, swatch all of my shades without any guesswork. Sure, I understand that duplicates might happen, but not when it's like 70% of the palette. Have you ever bought something just because you felt like you would regret missing out, and only to regret it later? If yes, share your story in the comment section below. I'm all ears for your retail therapy tales. Thank you for spending your time with me today. See you next time. Bye!